Happy Halloween, everybody! My name is Solaris. Welcome to my channel where I do pick a card readings, and today we have a very fun, festive Halloween special where we answer questions all about your love life, all about your boo, your romantic relationship, and the person in your heart. We have the Little Witch with the Boo Tarot. We have the Ghost with the Gentle Heart Tarot. And then we have Dracula, the little vampire, with the Disney Villains tarot cards. So use your intuition to find the pile that resonates most with you and click in the description box where you can find the timestamps. Click on the timestamp that matches your pile, and I will see you at your reading. Bye! Hi everybody! Welcome to my video tonight. Happy Halloween! So, pile one, you guys have picked this cute little witch for your pile tonight. You also have picked the Boo Tarot, which is very fun. I always break this out at Halloween time, so it's my favorite seasonal deck, which I love. And you guys also picked your little pink Hey Boo, which obviously, okay. Anyway, it looks like this. Super cute. And you guys have picked your little friend, the skull with the spider on it, which is actually a surprise box for you. So she's gonna stay there for a minute until the end, and then I will unbox her for you with certain objects that are symbolic that can represent your person. So today is tonight, whenever you're watching this, is my Halloween special for you, where we basically just focus all about your person and we ask questions about them and you and what's going on, all about your boo. And we also have some extra Halloween surprises, which is very fun. So I hope you guys like it. Without further ado, I will put your little Hey Boo next to your little friend here. And the little witch can hang out there too. So they'll all have a little Halloween party down there. So I have more table space for you guys. So first, let's see what's going on in your connection right now. All right, so because you are represented by the Little Witch, I'm thinking you may have some magic of your own, or maybe some secrets or spells up your sleeve. It seems like you may have some, a lot of passion for your person here. And, all right. Interesting too, because I'm looking at this Boo Tarot. There's a big spider web on it on the back, and there's a big spider on her head here. So I wonder if there's a little web that is spinning about in this connection, if it feels maybe a little bit sticky or complicated. All right, so first I'm starting with a traditional tarot card relationship spread, where this side is how you're thinking about and feeling about your person right now, how you're experiencing the connection from your point of view. This side represents how they're thinking and feeling about you right now and what they're experiencing from their point of view. This is the past, what has happened already to bring the two of you to where you currently are. This is the future in the next 3 months, what might likely happen between you and your person, and then a final outcome card or a longer beyond 3-month time mark. So let's see what's going on in your situation. Okay, cute. So, okay, I feel like you guys have it going on because when I'm looking at your cards, I feel like you're pretty confident about this connection, or at least you're confident about yourself, which is even more important. Because I'm getting this Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is a very beautiful card in regards to you feeling confident about yourself, you feeling beautiful and sexy, feeling the passion in this connection. And it's interesting because I get the Knight of Cups here, which normally I would see the two of you together. But I feel like this little romantic Prince Charming has been turned on his head because it is in reverse. So I feel like in some ways, you definitely see the two of you as together. You might see them as a little bit out of alignment, or you might see them as like somebody that you might not want for the long term or like ultimately want, or maybe they have to fix some things in their personality or their choices in order for them to be like the right match for you. But I do feel like from your side, you definitely see there's a lot of potential. The Knight of Cups, you know, even when you look at this card close up, you know, even in reverse, he's still kind of coming forward with his little bubbles of love here. So that's beautiful. So I do feel like there is still definitely a lot of love brewing in his little cauldron for you. And I feel like he wants to come forward and give you his love. Maybe he's been a little tied up lately with it being in reverse, or maybe this person has been feeling like, again, like a little out of alignment, or maybe like there's some things that they need to like tweak to fix to make this connection maybe a little bit better, a little improved. So on one hand, I feel like, yeah, there might be some things that could be improved in this connection, but I do feel like, you know, I mean, even in this connection, even upside down, you know, this person, your boo, is flying towards you. And it's interesting. So I feel like your person does make you feel very valued. And what I do love is this Six of Cups. So this card is actually a soulmate card. And it's a card that's really beautiful in regards to ex-lovers coming back. So your person might be somebody from the past, or an ex-lover, or somebody that you've known from before, or even a long time ago, who has resurfaced for you. So this is very interesting here. What I love is the Knight of Cups is usually a water sign. So your person might be or have strong placements in Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And then you may have strong fire in your chart or strong fire sign placements with Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo dynamics. Or at least those are the energies that you guys are represented by at this time. Now, your person, how they are thinking and feeling and experiencing this connection. So your person is feeling a little impatient to see you. That might be why you're feeling a little bit confident here. Because what I'm getting is I get the Five of Swords in reverse. So I get that they're not wanting to be selfish or ruthless, or they're stopping being ultra independent and wanting to come back and give to you. So usually the Five of Swords is a card of like the person being alone or going off on their own, or kind of having some space or some distance in this connection. But with it in reverse, I feel like they want to come back, or they want to not be selfish. They want to be giving. And I get the Seven of Coins in reverse. So usually this is a card about patience or things growing over time. Now, with it in reverse, it could be a couple of things. It could be a newer connection where this hasn't started to really build yet. If some of you are watching where this is not your ex-lover coming back, this could be a new connection. Or it might be that your person is feeling impatient, like they don't want to have things take all their time to grow and mature and, you know, reach fruition in order for them to, let's say, pluck them. So I feel like they might want to, you know, just jump right in. So I feel kind of like in this particular case, it's more like your person doesn't want to have to wait. They want to come racing in because I feel like they do want to build with you. But I also feel like they don't really want to wait and they don't want to be on their own anymore. And then I get the Two of Wands, which a lot of people look at as a creative card. I look at it as creative. I look at it as sexual and passionate. I look at it as sacral chakra. And also sometimes people look at it as needing to make a decision. So your person also might be needing to make a decision about you or a decision about their future in regards to this connection. And it may be that your person is trying to decide, is this something that can build? Is this something that can progress? Now, in the past, I get Justice, I get Seven of Swords, and I get Four of Wands. So you may be feeling like you're needing to or wanting to see, especially with your person in reverse like this on your side, that Knight of Cups, you might be trying to discover, can you trust this person? Are they trustworthy? Is this somebody that you can really build with? So maybe the Seven of Coins in reverse may have been you saying to them, I'm not sure if I trust you. I don't know if I really want to build with you. I'm not sure if this is a connection for me that I'm really like investing 1,000,000% in. Let's see what you do and how it goes and how you treat me. So you might be kind of on that, because I also kind of feel like you're really putting yourself above this relationship. You're putting your needs above your person's needs, which I would say in this particular case is probably very appropriate. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting on your side, where it's like your ex that came back, there may be some things they need to fix or do better, and then you're feeling like kind of like cool, doing your own thing. and, you know, saying like, I'm living my life and I'm doing myself and this is great. And if you come back in with your love, that's awesome. And I do see us together, but also maybe you're in the doghouse, or maybe you're, you know, you're kind of assessing where they are at. Because in the past, I feel like you were very, very committed to them with the Justice card. Now, obviously, if this is a new connection, it may just be that you were looking for somebody that had these qualities and this person, you know, showed up. With the Justice card, it does usually represent, for most of you watching, this is somebody from the past, because this is somebody that you've been a team with or you have been together with. Usually I look at Justice as somebody that you've had a commitment. It's represented by the Libra scales of justice or balance. And usually it's somebody where you guys have been together before. But the Seven of Swords card shows up. And the Seven of Swords is a card where it is very tricky, because this usually represents like a breach of trust or a betrayal in some way, or a difficulty when it comes to trust issues regarding this particular person. I wouldn't say that this is like your baggage that you're bringing into this new connection, even though it could be, but for most of you it won't be. It's more like this person probably did something that didn't sit right with you, and now you're wondering, what is the integrity of this person? Can you trust them? And then I get the Four of Wands, where again, you would have had a fun time and a good celebration with this person. You would have been building in the past a relationship with them. With the Justice and the Four of Wands, I feel like this is somebody that you had a commitment with, or at least it really, really felt like you guys had a commitment or were at least dating and seeing each other. So there was that. So, and then there was this little issue in this dynamic. So let's see what's going to happen most likely in the next 3 months of time. So I get the Five of Cups, which it represents that there may be some kind of, because you're wondering if you can trust this person. Now, there's a couple of interpretations that I see when I see these cards versus cards on both of your sides. So on one hand, we'll start with this one. Well, I don't know if it's in that order, but I would say, okay, so with this is the Ace of Coins, and this is a card of your person wanting to, in the next 3 months, give you something more strong and solid. So this is them making you a real offer, something tangible, something practical, something that you can commit to, something that you could hold on to. And it seems like they would be presenting this offer to you, which is very beautiful. And I love how in the card you can even see this beautiful rainbow. So that's like a card of resolution and peace and healing. And I get this Knight of Wands, which in a way, it's like your person changes from being out of alignment to being upright and a partner to you, somebody that's a really counterpart to you. So with this Knight of Wands and then the Page of Wands, this is really beautiful because it represents the two of you united together. And I even like when you put the cards together, they're like looking into the same direction. They're going in the same way of life. It's like they're kind of moving forward through life together. So I like this. So I like that you're upright here. They have reversed themselves, put themselves back into alignment. And I like this Knight of Wands where your person is, you know, in their very passionate energy and really kind of like traveling towards you. Now, the challenge with that is I feel like this is where it kind of splits for the near future for you guys, because on one hand, the Knight of Wands usually races in very passionately, but it's paired with the Five of Cups, and that's a little tricky because this goes to sad, it's crying. And so with this energy, it could be that your person comes in with their passion and it's a healing experience for you, and that you guys are able to heal your heart and you're able to really repair this connection. For others of you, you might feel that actually they go away and they fly away from you, and then it hurts. And so for you, it's going to be about using your wisdom and your discernment to see, is this somebody that can really stick around? They might be somebody that doesn't leave for long or for good. It just seems like maybe they come in and out, or there's a hard time with stability. With this Seven of Coins in reverse, again, stability is not really their strong suit, or they may feel like they can't really invest it in you over here in this way. And what I like about the long-term future for you guys, I get the Tower, but it's in reverse. And so with this, I feel like usually the Tower is the card of instability when it's upright. But for you guys, you get it in reverse, which I feel like in this particular case, with all these cards and the energy I'm sensing, I feel like that this is that it's not unstable. So I feel like that in this connection, beyond a 3-month time, especially if your person sticks around, that in this particular case, that with the Tower reversed, it's kind of like it's not crumbling, falling all down. With it a reverse, I feel like it's actually kind of more fortified, or it's more stable. Or at least you're not afraid of abandonment, or you may not be as vulnerable to your person. So when they come and go, it may not affect you emotionally in a way where it like rocks your world, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's get some more details about your connection. I have some fun Halloween surprises for you. So before we get to your surprise box, I am going to go through 3 very magical Halloween bowls of candy. So we're going to go with this one first, which is my Happy Halloween Frankenstein hand bowl of candy. And in it, instead of candy, of course, I have put love messages from your person. So what does your person think and feel about you right now, and what would they like to say? I'm not going to look at these messages. I'm just going to pull them at random. I would mix them all up, except there's not too much room in this little bowl of candy for you. Okay, so we got these. All right. So this is your first bowl of Halloween fun. Okay, so messages from your person to you. In my time of darkness, I find the light in your eyes. So your person definitely feels very guided by you and feels very illuminated and inspired. And I feel like that Page of Wands is a very light emanating or radiating card. And so your person definitely is drawn in like a moth to a flame. And let's indulge in one another. It seems like, yes, your person definitely wants to enjoy all the physical, delicious pleasures of you, but also I feel like they want to take you out. They want to give you fun times. They want to just be a hedonist with you and enjoy all of the fun, sensual pleasures of life. I've heard rumors about you. I'm not sure what to believe. So I also feel like that, you know, your person may be also healing or repairing some trust issues or some worries. So I feel like that your person also is trying to figure out the truth too, or that might be like you to your person saying, you know, like, what is the exact truth here? I'm not sure what to believe about you. And your person may be even ready to address those rumors. And it says, I worry you won't let me in, which would be basically what your person would think and feel after this situation with the rupture of the trust. And it's funny because even as I was doing that, you might even have been able to hear my neighbors opening and closing the door. And this card is represented by this door. So it's kind of like you would need a key to, you know, a key to their heart, or a key to let them in, or they might want your key to let themselves into your heart. Because I feel like they do want to be close to you. You know, they want to indulge in you. They want, you know, they see the light in your eyes and that draws them to you. They aren't sure, though, if you're going to open that door for them. And you're always on my mind, which is very beautiful. So it does seem like that they're thinking about you a lot. They have a lot of passion for you, and they're thinking about you constantly. They want to see you. So I get the card that says, let's meet up. So I do feel like they want to see you. They want to go on a date with you. They definitely want to indulge with you. They definitely want to savor every beautiful part about this connection. Ignoring the warning signs. And I feel like your person's a little bit of like a feisty, passionate person that would kind of just like take like the Fool card, kind of like leap off the cliff with you. I feel like your person may feel like, you know, they might have heard rumors, they're not quite sure what's going on, yet at the same time, they will ignore those warning signs and just kind of like go forward with you anyway. So there is a little bit of their impulsive nature, and that's really a Knight of Wands kind of energy. And this card, which says, you seduce my thoughts, which is very sexy. So definitely they're absolutely led by their passion with you. Then I get, I will always be there for you. So your person definitely does have this like loyal dog and energy where they are very loyal to you. They will be there for you. I like this a lot. And then I get, someday we will find our way. So it might just be that, you know, it takes a little bit of time in this connection to progress it. But I do feel like that your person does want to progress things with you. So that is very beautiful. now we have our second bowl of Halloween candy, which are more tarot cards. Okay, so this is Jack and Sally, which is a very beautiful romantic Halloween couple. And they are too big to mix up in this cup here. But what I will do is I will take 5 of them, which will be situations that you guys might be going through right now in regards to your person, in regards to your pile. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Okay, Jack and Sally, you're gonna be in frame over here so they can still see your lovely, now. Pile 1's always the guinea pig. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna take this one first because this came out and I was excited, and then the second card was a little iffy. So for some of you out there, yes, you guys are twin flames. You absolutely have a beautiful love with your person, or will be having that. You'll build that, and you have a very strong connection with your person that you already feel on a soul level already. So that's beautiful. It says yin yang and balance, union and duality, complement, and sometimes even polar opposites. So you definitely have twin flame energy with your person, so that is beautiful. And then you guys, I get the snake. So for some of you out there, that 7 of Swords, again, you're wondering, is your person a snake? Or maybe they do have some trust issues and they're wondering, can they trust you? Are you a snake? And it says competition and an enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. So for some of you out there, you may be the other woman, or they might be the other woman. So there could be that situation or connection in this pile as well. So there is that. Now, I'm not going to obviously say like, oh, maybe they're with another woman or another person, but I would just say that, you know, it might be that unless you already are aware that, you know, there's a polyamorous situation, or that, you know, you guys are still dating around and you're not committed or anything. But it seems like that for the most part, for most of you out there, some of you may be in a third party. I get the ship, which says cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. So for some of you guys out there, I feel like this can be a little bit of a 6 of Swords energy. And I feel like, so for some of you out there, you might be in that Page of Wands where you're like, I know they're trying to come back in, but I'm not really taking them back right now. I might be okay moving on. I'm assessing the situation. So for some of you guys out there, you're wondering, should you wait or should you move on with this connection? For others of you, some of you guys are just in a little bit of like a bliss right now with all that passion that we just got, because this one is blowing kisses. So it seems like you and your person may be in a very, you know, a physically affectionate time in a very sweethearted way. And it says unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, and affection returned. So for some of you out there, this is a very good confirmation message for you that your feelings are very mutual, that there is a lot of sweet affection in this connection. And it seems kind of like pure, you know, like blowing kisses is like a pure way of showing love. So I feel like that there is like an innocence or a purity in this connection, or like a beauty in this connection, which is awesome. So I like that. And I feel like that's really connected to like the twin flame energy here. And then, ooh, the Sword and Rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, and determination. So, you know, you guys got 2 knights. So you got the Knight of Cups and you guys got the Knight of Wands. And so the Sword and Rose is very much like a knight in shining armor, somebody wanting to protect you, somebody wanting to come in and, you know, shelter you and defend you. So that's beautiful. The swords in the tarot card are also, like it says on this card, clarity and truth and epiphanies, realizations. So that is very cool. And I like the determination because it seems like your person definitely wants to come in. I mean, even when you're perceiving them to be out of alignment, they're still turning into that like Knight of Wands for you, wanting to come in. So that is very, very beautiful. And now we're going to go to the final Halloween candy. We have the tiniest little happy, here it is, tiniest little happy cauldron. So we have this little guy here. And we have little situations as well. This is the Love Oracle. And I'm going to pick, we'll do 6. So this is how your person views you in the connection, or sometimes even themselves in regards to your connection. All right. So, very tiny. All right. Love, and that is beautiful. So that's very much in connection to what we got with the blowing kisses and the twin flame. Even the sword and the rose is a very loving card. So that is beautiful. So that's great. And it says unconditional love. So this is the second card that says that. So that's beautiful. Self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So this is the second time, or even the third time, we've gotten literally the words unconditional love and affection. So I love this. And I like you. So for some of you guys, if it is, especially even those of you watching with the newer connection, is it seems like that your person is feeling like they really like you, they really like where this is going. And it says someone likes you, romance is blooming, and fun flirting want to date. So I do feel like that while there could be some trust issues or breaches of trust in this pile, for the most part, it does seem kind of like a light-hearted connection. And I'm getting love, I like you, and then I get kisses. And there are definitely cards in this particular deck that aren't like the lightest. So I'm definitely getting that there is a lot of sweet affection in this connection, and that's a very beautiful vibe. And it says unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. So that is beautiful. Then I get camera, which is reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. So I do feel like that your person is definitely, they're looking at your pictures, they're thinking of memories of you two together, especially if this is an ex-partner. And this is definitely somebody that has you on their mind a lot. And it's like visually they're replaying things in their mind about the two of you. So that is very, very beautiful. And then again, girl with a snake. This is again, okay, so a lot of these cards are actually mirroring the cards that you guys got as confirmation from the other, bowls. So that's very interesting. And it says empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, and then enable boundaries. So again, it could be like a third party situation. It could be a narcissist. So obviously if that's the case, definitely use your intuition and your discernment. You'll be able to tell if your person is a narcissist because they wouldn't have any empathy for you or for anyone. They might fake it or they might pretend to have it, but they wouldn't really truly have it. So you can tell if somebody really genuinely cares for you by, how they treat you and how they are with others. So that's, how to tell. And, that's how you're going to be able to tell if it's genuine or if you're just being like charmed. So there is that. And if that is the case, then definitely you can enable boundaries like it says on that card, or if they don't respect boundaries, then you would put up walls. So that would be sometimes low contact or cut off or that kind of thing. So that is sometimes what happens in those situations. And then I get paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. So for most of you out there, I feel like you're going through this really happy, lighthearted, sweet connection. So that is beautiful. And if you're going through kind of like a third party with the snake card twice, I would say you guys already know that. And if you feel like it's a narcissist thing and the snake comes about and you're not sure if you can trust your person, it's important just to watch their actions. And their actions can be also charming. So it's important to watch their actions over time. And it says, yeah, so that's beautiful. So I feel like the paradise, the I like you, the kisses, the love, all those other cards, they're very sweet. So for most of you out there, I feel like that's the connection that you're going to have. And now, finally, let's go to open your surprise box with your little Halloween surprise. So we've got this gorgeous lady here with your gorgeous little spider hat because she's fashionable. And if you guys did like this video, I would love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to. And I hope you guys are having some fun eating some Halloween candy of your own while watching this, because that's always the best part of Halloween. So I get this Buddha. So for some of you out there, your person or you may be Buddhist, or you may have a connection or an affinity to Asian cultures, or you may be an Asian race, or you may feel, again, this is, they sometimes call him Maitreya or Hotai, which is a happy laughing Buddha. So for you, your person may, again, it's like bringing the joy and the happiness and the connection here. So I feel like, you might make your person laugh a lot, and there might be a lot of love and fun that you guys have. Then I get this little guy. I feel like he's a Frankenstein because he has little knobs coming out of his head, but he also kind of feels like a zombie, and he also kind of feels like a vampire. So we got this little Frankenstein zombie vampire for you. And I feel like with this little teeth, that's the thing that sticks out the most to me. He may want to, or your person may want to, like, bite you a little bit. So I feel like this person is, like, this little, like, guy is so, like, enthusiastic and happy. Again, he's smiling and he's excited to, like, devour you. So I do feel like that this connects to the passion that you guys have in the connection, and then the lighthearted, you know, feel. This is another protection crystal, actually. This is obsidian, which is golden sheen, I believe. And this little guy, I believe, is either Aztec or Toltec, and it's a protective little god or little warrior. And this is somebody where your person might be from Mexico or have that influence or Latin influence, or you might. And this represents, again, very strong protection energy. And obsidian, if you've ever gotten into crystals, you'll know obsidian is a protective stone, but it's also one of the heaviest. So it's kind of like your person has this like determination, that resolve, which is strong. So I do feel like that, yes. Sorry, little guy. And we got your little girl here. So yes, so I do feel like that your person also has like that strong resolute. Oh, and that's cute because we were actually looking at that closed door, and we actually have this charm bracelet here. And on the charm bracelet, not only are there little like hematite beads, but I get they all have these little keys. I try to put stuff in front of my face because that's the only time that the camera likes to make things in focus. So how many keys? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 might be an important number for you or your person. And it seems like, yes, there are 5 little keys here that are going to be able to open the door. So it may be like you're giving your person 5 chances, or maybe you'll observe them for 5 days or 5 weeks, see how they're going to do. So that is very cool. So I feel like that your person does have, and you may have, the key to each other's hearts as well. Then I get, okay, I'm getting this basketball charm. So your person may like playing sports, or you might like watching sports together, or they might like basketball, or you might like it, or you guys might play it. And then I get this beautiful heart. So again, I feel like that your person has a lot of love for you. So that's beautiful. And what's interesting is actually this heart is made out of wax. It's actually made out of candle wax. And so it might be that like if you hold it over this fire, I have this little candle, if you hold it over this fire, that it would melt. So it might also be that you melt your person's heart. And it's a Christmas ornament. So it might be around the holidays is going to be an important time for you and your person together in this connection, or the holidays may have been important for the two of you in the past, or it might be that you guys have, December birthday time or Capricorn, Sagittarius energies in your chart somewhere strong. And then I get this cute little llama. And I think llamas are from South America or Peru or that kind of thing. So your person also may have that in their ethnicity, or you might have traveled there, or they may have traveled there, or have some connection in this lifetime or in past lifetimes to places where llamas live. So that is what I have for you guys, pile 1. I hope you've enjoyed having our little Halloween special. Feel free to comment below if you guys want to get a particular topic for your person. I have taken obviously a little bit of a break from YouTube, but the last video did really well, and it's kind of motivated me to be back on this channel more and do more readings. And I loved all the comments that you guys put on my last video. So I'm like, okay, I have to do this video. This is literally being made the day before, like the night before Halloween. I have a few hours to film it, edit it, and upload it. So it's not as long as I would have liked our Halloween special to be, but I got all this fun stuff, so I had to use it, and I wanted to do this for you guys. So I hope you're enjoying Scorpio season. I know we just had an eclipse come up, and it was brutal for a lot of you guys out there. It was over the weekend, and it was a Taurus full moon, and that could be kind of tough, especially if you are a fixed sign, and especially if your birthday is in the last week of that fixed sign. So like the last week of October, the last week of July, the last week of January, or the last week of April. So that could have been a little rough for you guys, especially if you guys are Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or Leos. But I hope you guys are healing and recovering, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you feel like this was not your pile, feel free to pick another pile or another video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Hello, my absolute beautiful darling pile number 2s. Happy Halloween! I hope you guys are enjoying your evening tonight and getting some trick-or-treaters or preparing for the festivities. You guys have picked kind of my ghosty pile tonight. Even though you did not pick the Boo Tarot, which is all filled with ghosts, you did pick this adorable little pumpkin-y trick-or-treating little ghost, which is cute. You also have picked this happy little ghost cookie jar, which is actually a surprise box, which I have filled with little symbolic items for you in regards to your person. You also have picked this cute little ghost out of the little ghosts in the intro. So this is a little boo to you, which I feel like in this particular case, this ghost is jumping out like, surprise! So I feel like your person also might be wanting to give you a little surprise. And if this is the ghosting pile, because you picked the ghost, if your person has ghosted you, your person may be thinking that they have a little surprise up their sleeve. So let us see if the tarot also agrees, and we will check it out. So we have some Halloween surprises for you that we will be doing throughout the reading, which is very fun. And I will open your little surprise box afterwards. So we'll put that down there and we'll let those ghosts cuddle a little bit. So maybe it might bring you guys and unite you guys together with a little extra magic or good luck if you guys are in separation. Because I know how painful that is, and that sucks. So hopefully you're not, but if you are, my heart goes out to you guys, because that's hard. So you guys picked the Gentle Heart Tarot, which is very fun. Oh, well, this is going to come out. Ooh, okay, okay. Some of you may be in a third-party situation. I'm getting this queen surrounded by kings, which I would say, get it. But anyway, we have the king and queen of fire, and then we got this king of diamonds over here. Also, it could be that you have dual relationships with this person where you maybe have passionate feelings for them, and there also may be a work or a career kind of connection or vibe. So it's interesting with the queen with these two kings. I want to make sure I got it even. Okay, in frame. So you have these two kings. Now, it kind of reminds me of that Spin Doctors song, you know, Two Princes, which is interesting. So if you are the divine feminine energy and you have two masculines, yay, enjoy that. That's fun. If you guys are in a third party situation and not happy about it, then I apologize for you. That's hard. But it's interesting because it's kind of like when I look at this love triangle, I get this king that is looking forward. I got the queen that's looking away from the king, and I get that she's looking towards this other king who is looking towards her. So it also might be that this is what happens in your third party, that you stick with this one. So if you're trying to determine between multiple divine masculines, you may have multiple piles to watch, and that's always fun. So anyway, that's just a little taste. So now I'm going to put these back in, and if they come out, then that's great. And we're going to look at what's going on deeper between you and your person. Now, it doesn't mean that you guys have to be in a third party. It may also be that the king and queen of wands are very passionate and very close together, and that the king of diamonds or pentacles is like you're debating about, do you want to keep things professional or do you want to go into a passionate realm with your person? Or your person might be of two minds where they are a fiery, passionate energy, and they're also a practical or a professional relationship energy. So they might be both or trying to figure it out. All right, so 3 cards on your side, which represent how you're thinking and feeling about your person at the moment. 3 cards for your person's side, how they're thinking and feeling about you right now at the moment, and how you guys are perceiving your situation with each other. 3 cards for the past, what has happened already to bring the two of you to the situation where you're at now. 3 cards for the past, future in the next 3 months. So this is the near future, what would most likely happen or go on between the two of you. A card for a longer term outcome or a beyond 3-month time. So let's see. Ooh, yeah, you might be reeling from something, or you may be in this connection thinking about ending it. Or you might have had thoughts of, should you let this go? You might be thinking about, or you might be healing, you might be grieving. So the situation I get for you is, all right, so basically first I saw the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you may not be feeling like your usual chipper self. You might also be feeling like you're not going to use your wisdom and discernment in this connection. You're just happy to dive right in. So usually the Queen of Swords upright is somebody that is very practical, very wise, uses discernment, and is careful and all of that. But with it in reverse, you might feel like, well, I'm just going to jump in anyway. You also might feel like there's some confusion here, or you may feel like you don't understand your person very much, or you might not have enough information or enough answers, or you might feel like you just don't have clarity. You also might be feeling like you're not really in alignment with yourself. So again, something might have just thrown you off situationally, or you might feel like, I know that we just had a full moon eclipse with Scorpio and a Taurus moon, and the only reason why I bring that up is because I got the Death card for you. And so that doesn't mean obviously that you are grieving or mourning a person, but it might be a relationship. It could be this relationship. It could be just change in general, or you may have gone through some endings in your life or endings regarding your person. Or you may feel like it hasn't really gotten up off the ground yet. I'm getting the Chariot in reverse. You might be feeling like this relationship is over. And not saying that it is, but I'm saying like you might feel that, or you might feel like as of now that this relationship has ended with the Death card, or it has to change and transform, because otherwise with the Chariot in reverse, it's not progressing, it's not moving forward. You may feel like you're even having a hard time hoping for a future, hoping that it can progress and move forward. And if you guys have broken up and they have ghosted you, that could be a very painful place to be in, and you may be wondering all sorts of things. So with the Chariot in reverse and the Death card and the Queen of Swords in reverse, you also may have had this ended and not know why. So if your person ended it and didn't progress it, and now you're kind of feeling like left out in the cold and feeling abandoned, or feeling like thrown off your balance because of this pain, then that could make sense. So those are multiple situations that can be the case here, but we also do have some other special magical Halloween things we're going to get to in this reading that can give more insight on that. But you guys might just be feeling like you guys don't really feel like you're in the best space. But I feel kind of like you guys might be having a hard time being optimistic about this connection. But let's see what they're thinking. So, okay. So, number one, they are trying to prioritize you, first of all. I get the Page of Swords. So I feel like they're trying to prioritize you, and they're going to also try talking to you. So with these two little uniting ghosts, I do feel like in this situation that for many of you watching, that your person does want to communicate with you and does want to communicate better. With this Page of Swords, I feel like also your person might be trying to get information on you by maybe being a little like on the down low about it. So trying to be really subtle, or trying to ask about you, or see your social media, or that sort of thing. Because I know a lot of psychics on YouTube say that the Page of Swords is also kind of the card of somebody spying on you. So again, not in like a dark, devious way, but just kind of in a way where they might be trying to get information. Or again, they might be prioritizing you, even if they feel like they can't commit to you right now with the Seven of Cups, which is a card of not having a commitment. Also, they may feel like they're going to start to open up to you to tell you about some of their fantasies. The Seven of Cups can be that they're having dreams about you, or they might be fantasizing about you, and they have, with this Page of Swords, they may be wanting to tell you this as well. And then I get the Eight of Diamonds or Pentacles. Again, if this is a professional or a work connection as well, or coworkers, you guys might be discovering, can you guys share that with each other. The Eight of Pentacles or Diamonds means it seems like in their mind, they are intending on being consistent with you. They're not racing in and out, but I also get that they might not be able to commit. So it might be that there's a situation where maybe you see them all the time, but you guys aren't committed in a relationship, especially because of the cards that you have on your end. And the fact that they might be trying to keep things professional with the Eight of Diamonds, or, you know, where you guys still see each other consistently, but they're not committing to the romantic part. But I do feel like the Page of Swords can also represent friendship. So they also might want to have you in their life as a friend as well, or, you know, in that way if they feel like they can't do more at this time. It seems like in the past, it's interesting. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is probably a connection that you guys have gone through a breakup, because I'm getting 10 of Swords upright, where in the past, these cards represent the past, that in the past, you guys, obviously you felt the pain of that, combined with the Death card, combined with the Chariot not moving forward, combined with not having a commitment here. So this 10 of Swords tells me that you guys have most likely ended it in the past. Then I get the King of Cups, because like this person though, so many romantic feelings for you. So this King of Cups though is one of the most romantic feeling cards in the deck and very evolved. But what's interesting is I get the Page of Wands in reverse. So it's kind of like you're growing and evolving, where you went from the Princess in reverse to the Queen in reverse. So you're still kind of evolving, but you're still maybe not quite like in alignment with yourself. So maybe again, there's something that you're needing to heal from, but you are learning from this experience and you're growing a lot. Now the Princess of Wands, in this card, it represents somebody very creative, very passionate, very sexual, very beautiful, very confident. And the King of Cups, again, somebody maybe more of an authority figure than you, or somebody older than you, or very, very mature, and somebody that is kind, and someone that's giving and nurturing. So that's actually very, very beautiful, and someone who has a lot of feelings for you. But it's weird because I feel like when I picked these cards up, it was separated by this ending card, or by this, you know, 10 of Swords, this painful ending. So it's interesting how it was kind of like you guys wanted to be together, but, you know, you guys weren't able to be because you were separated by this, and then it really threw you off your balance. So there is that. And it might be also that your person's already like told you why they can't commit, or told you why this sort of thing, or they can't commit to talking to you, or something like that. So those are other kind of scenarios you guys might be going through. But in the future, it's very, very interesting in the next 3 months, because I'm getting King of Diamonds, which is interesting because remember we got him in the very beginning with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, and this King of Diamonds, this King of Pentacles basically coming in. So it seems like there's this guy here, which represents again King of Cups and King of Pentacles. And we even got the King of Fire. It seems like with these king energy that we're getting, this person, it seems like really, really wants to be with you. It seems like there are just difficult circumstances or difficult things that have happened where you guys have had to end things. But I kind of feel like if it was up to him or up to your person, they didn't really want to end it, or they wouldn't really want it to not work out. So the King of Diamonds is a tricky energy, because I feel like in the next 3 months, this is usually such a good card about having like a future where they want to be a spouse. But then I get this 3 of Swords card where I feel like there is another kind of ending, or there's like a painful thing, or maybe there's a healing of the heart that needs to happen. Because the 3 of Swords is kind of like, there's kind of like this painful piece, or this kind of painful energy, or this thing. But then I get this Devil card, which can also be like temptation or attraction, especially if you guys are in third parties, or especially if there's something that's like drawing you guys together in a way that's very like tempting or forbidden, or that kind of thing. So it's interesting. And also King of Diamonds and the Devil are also Capricorn energies. So it might be that you or they have Capricorn in your chart somewhere prominent, or Capricorn season, which is coming up for us since now we're in Scorpio season, is basically could be a time where in the next 3 months, which it would be, that would be kind of a life change event for you guys as a duo, or it might be, or trio, depending on how you guys are. If you are love triangle. And so it seems like Capricorn or January month might be kind of important coming up to this partnership pertaining to you guys. So it's interesting. It might be that something has to come to an end in January, so you guys can explore more of the carnal side of this connection, or it might be that, you know, you guys have to make some changes or some choices or some healing. And then long term, I get the Strength card in reverse. So I'm also getting that it seems like it may be that you guys are trying to figure out ways to gather all your strength to overcome maybe some of these external obstacles, which we'll be able to see in the cards, maybe a little more details about that. But I'm getting with the Strength card in reverse, it's tough because even this Page of Wands, which is usually confident, it seems like is having a hard time being confident in oneself. So it's kind of like you might be feeling like this person might bring out your worries or your insecurities, or feel like you just don't feel beautiful or confident around this person for whatever reason. So it might be that like that's kind of what you're needing to heal, and you're needing to remind yourself, like, remember, you're a queen. You are a queen, you know, like this person's a king too. So that's great, you know? And so again, this queen energy comes out between two kings. So it might also be that you have to make a choice between two lovers. So let's get some more details. Very juicy, pile two, very juicy. And let's see. So first we have 3 Halloween bowls of candy, but instead of candy, we have more cards. Okay, so happy Halloween. This is my little Frankenstein candy bowl, which I have filled with messages from your person. So this is what they're thinking and feeling about you and what they would say to you if they could. Now, I would love to be able to do some like fun trick, but it's loud and it's not really helping. Okay, and so we got these. All right, so these are some messages that your person either wants to tell you if they had the bravery to do so, or the freedom to do so, or how they're thinking and feeling about you at this time. So it seems like your person feels sorry for something they may have done. Now, your person is represented by all of these evolved kings. And so it's interesting because that shouldn't really represent that your person is not evolved. But with the 7 of Cups, you know, there, I feel like maybe your person feels sorry they haven't been able to give more of themselves to you, or commit more, or be more in this connection. I do feel like your person also really wants to comfort you. So I'm also getting, if your person knows that you're sad or in pain, they really want to like cradle you. Then I get, there we are, hiding you from a third party. So yes, definitely for those of you watching who are in third party situations, your person definitely feels like they definitely need to be strategic about this. But, woo, this literally flipped up. But look what it pairs with. But they're hiding you from a third party, but they're also coming out of hiding. So it seems like they may stop being so, you know, on the down low with this connection. It seems like they might start to bring this into the light, or they might start to bring this into the open. So that's very interesting. So they may feel like something's changing in this dynamic where they can be with you without feeling like they have to hide. And also, let's just also say too, because this represents obviously every sexuality and gender of people watching with these, you know, kings and queens and stuff, you know. Also, it may be if there's like a third party in a hiding and coming out hiding, it could be a literal coming out if this is LGBT. So this could be a reading for people out there that are that, sexuality, orientation, and so they may be coming out of the closet, or they may be like the two kings are trying to get together, you know? So there's definitely some interesting energies there. Spinning a trap of lies. It's so interesting. So your person may feel like they're having a hard time being honest with themselves, or maybe with the third party, or maybe you're feeling like there's a third party in your end and they're wanting you to see if like they can be having a authentic connection with you on their end or your end. There's too much space between us. So it seems like your person is feeling like they don't want to be so separated from you. They don't want to have like a connection where you guys can't have this commitment. It seems like they want more, you know, connectiveness, which I think kind of goes with your little cuddling, cradling ghosts here. So it seems like, yeah, your person feels like there's too much space between the two of you. They don't want to be so separated from you. But they're also, it's so interesting, there's hiding and not ready to face you. So your person's also not really ready to come clean or to communicate with you or to come out of hiding or to come out or to face you. So, and they're sorry about that. So it's interesting, there's like hiding, coming out, not ready, you know, too much space. So that's very, very interesting. And then, oh, you guys, okay, but oh gosh, I'm so glad that happened, because actually there's like, I have a little Halloween candle here, and I'm just so glad it did not fall into the flame, because I love this deck. This is the Let's Fall in Love Oracle, which your person has done, which it says, I have fallen in love with you. I move it to the side so that it gets in focus, not to cover my little face. Okay. So they've fallen in love with you, pile 2, and charming you off your feet. I feel like this is what they want to do. They may even see, I mean, we can look. We'll see if they're going to plan to charm you off your feet. So they might be trying to charm you, to cheer you up, to comfort you, to give you some affection and love. Trying to find my way back to you. It just seems like your person is so lost with this spider web here, and feeling like, yeah, your person is trying to like find the path back. So it seems like they're trying to get to you. There's too much space because they've fallen in love with you and things are heating up. So it seems like they're feeling a lot more passion and a lot more connection than they have before, which is really passionate and powerful. So they're definitely feeling the connection here. And then overwhelmed with emotions, your person is very emotional. Maybe they've been masking it, but your person shows up as that King of Cups in the past. So there is that energy, and then becomes the King of Coins, which is the two most, you know, marriage-oriented cards in the deck, which is so interesting. But yeah, so your person is kind of like a mixture of emotions here about you. So that is very cool. All right. Oh yes, I'll put that back. So now we have our second bowl of Halloween candy. And it is Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I have these little cards. This is the Situation Love Oracle. And I love it because these are new. And I haven't really used them too much on the channel before. I've only gotten them in the last few weeks, which is exciting. So, these. Ooh, all right. So these are some situations that you are going through with your person, and keep in mind it's a general reading, so there are multiple love situations going on, but these are some multiple situations that you're going through with your person, that your person is also very aware that you guys are going through. So this can give you some insight that they also are aware of this and they feel this way. All right, we'll leave Jack and Sally up here for a little minute. Okay. So, because the things that I'm got, oh, look at this. Okay, so I'm getting, the first one is love. So for a lot of you out there, your person is falling in love with you or has already fallen in love with you, or they love you in many ways. So that's beautiful. And it says unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, and selflessness. But for others of you watching, this relationship has broken up. And I get coffin, which represent that this connection definitely has come to an ending, or there may be some grief going on in this connection or in you or your person. And it says new beginnings though, which is always good. The death card and the coffin card, it makes sense that they kind of come up in the same pile. With the death card, there is always a relief, there is always a new beginning, and there's always a change. And there's always a blessing in it, even if it's painful. So it says liberation. There is a freedom in this, which is powerful. And then it's reborn, transition, and tragic endings. We did get the 10 of Swords in the past. So for a lot of you out there, it has been very painful, this connection. And my heart goes out to you guys for that. So there is that. But the next card I get is soulmates. So what I love about this is you guys might be able to find their way back to each other, because especially with those message cards that you guys just got. So that is very beautiful. So the soulmate card says soul connection, partnership, soul contract, and life partner. And I get picture, which represents looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So your person is definitely connected to you know, the memories in this connection. They also might be connected to art or photography. They might be connected to seeing your photos or keeping your photos or looking at your photos or looking at your memories together. So that is very beautiful. And then your last bowl of Halloween candy, we have a little cauldron for you. And these are the Love Oracle cards. They're so cute and so small. And this is your little Halloween love cauldron that's happy. And let's see. So we're gonna do 6. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards about things going on between you and your person or the situation. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. So it does seem like that you guys are both thinking about how do you guys make the healthiest choice in this connection, ones that really make you guys both happy. How can you get both of your needs met in this connection? And makes sense, mask with the spinning a web of lies card. It says not showing true feelings, hide, which is literally the 4th time, I think, 3rd or 4th time we've gotten the word hide and hiding. Personify, pretend, delude, or gaslighting. Obviously, if it's gaslighting, you know, the message is always about to get yourself safe. But I would say that, yeah, with the mask, it's more like this person is basically just maybe afraid to reveal their romantic feelings for you or their true passions for you. Especially if there's a third party or if you guys have broken up. Sometimes we don't like to be the one to reach out to the person that's broken up with us. But I get wedding rings, union, wedding, married, married, third party, but soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. And this is so very interesting because you guys got soul connection in the other cards. So I feel like that, yeah, this connection could progress at some point towards a wedding, or maybe they are already married. But it does seem like that, yeah, your person and you definitely have a very, very strong bond. And then I get healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So with the 3 of Swords that came out, as well as the Death card, it seems like you guys are, and the 10 of Swords, you guys are definitely healing your heart. And it may be about this connection or it might be about something external, but you guys are definitely healing your hearts, and that this connection is a healing bond, which is nice. And then I get engagement ring, like wedding rings, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So a lot of these cards are actually leading towards a commitment, even if they can't commit today on their side with the 7 of Cups. So I'm getting a lot of strong like relationship commitment cards though, maybe something maybe down the road. And then the Phoenix, rising up out of the ashes. And that's beautiful because that's what rises up out of the Death card. So it says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So I also feel like this connection between you and your person is renewing, it's transitioning. The Phoenix rises up out of its own ashes, a more beautiful, happy, powerful bird. And I feel like that is a rebirth metaphor for you guys in regards to this connection, especially because you guys have gotten so many images and metaphors of death and coffin and stuff like that. So it's very, very interesting. So I do believe that you guys can transform this connection. So that is awesome. Okay, so now we're going to go to your surprise box, and we have your little surprise, boo to you. So I do feel like you guys will have some fun, happy surprises from your person, actually. So I don't feel like it's going to be like a forever over, a ghosting forever, that kind of thing. So let us see some objects that are in the surprise box for you regarding them. And if you feel like you liked this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been away from the channel, but since the last video did so well, I'm going to do more, as well as you guys have asked me to, so I will. And feel free to leave in the comments if you guys want to have particular topics about your person. I will make videos for you guys about your relationships. All right, so let's see what's in here. So first of all, I get this is beautiful. I get this very loyal dog, and I think you guys actually already got the card of a loyal dog which is very, very beautiful. So I got this loyal dog holding a heart, and I feel like that your person is very loyal to you, and I feel like they have maybe this even like a puppy love kind of vibe for you. So this is like very beautiful. So I like this for you guys a lot. But what's interesting is actually, now that I'm looking at this again, is there's also a mirror on this dog's, you know, underneath the dog for a platform. So your person might see themselves a lot in you. And so there may be a lot of mirroring going on in this connection as well. And I get this angel, which is very beautiful. So I feel like your person feels like you are like an angel. I feel like they think that you are very divine, very beautiful. Again, this is a heart with the wings. So I feel like that your person definitely feels very nurtured by you when you caretake them and give them kindness. Also, this is a Christmas ornament. So Christmas might be an important time period for you or your person in your charts or in your future coming up, or maybe some important Christmas memories in regards to this connection. Oh, that's so funny. You guys actually got the camera card, and you guys got the camera charm from the charm bracelet. So it's interesting. So you guys actually will have some beautiful, again, it's about like reliving or remembering beautiful memories. And again, may have a connection with photography, or they might be just looking at your pictures. So definitely a very strong connection to memories and to photography and everything like that. Yeah. Then I get this little happy pumpkin guy. I kind of feel like sometimes your person feels a little awkward, like they don't know what to do around you. This little pumpkin guy is cute, but I also feel like he just kind of just like goes like like throughout life and doesn't quite know like what to do. I think he looks, or your person, I feel, looks at themselves as kind of awkward, or like the kid growing up that wasn't that popular or wasn't that cool, or, you know, was kind of maybe an outcast, that kind of thing. And also might just be kind of like happy and happy-go-lucky and kind of goofy. So your person is a little bit in that vibe. And then we have two left. I get the seashell. So I feel like, you know, when you put your seashell up to your ear and you can hear the ocean, which I can, I feel like your person may want to hear from you, or they feel like that they know you want to hear from them and they want to communicate with you. Also, going to the beach or going to the ocean would be important. So you might have some special memories about this with your person, or maybe that's somewhere that you guys are going to go. And I love this being that your person also may live by, or you may live by, the ocean. So that is awesome. And then finally, the last little charm that I got for your person is I get the turtle. I feel like they might move very slowly with you, and that can be kind of frustrating if they haven't come in fast. But I feel like that your person is doing that out of wisdom and maturity, because with your person being represented by like 3 kings, then I feel like that it's a lot of mature energy. So I feel like your person might be trying to go slow, and it might trigger you. It might make you feel rejected a little bit. But it seems like your person is trying to be, you know, do the right thing, make the right choices, and, you know, protect you as well. All right, pile 2. Well, that is what I have for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Happy Halloween again. If you feel like this did not resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or another video, and I will talk with you guys soon. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Happy Halloween. I hope you guys are enjoying your day or your evening. If you're getting ready for your holiday plans, or trick-or-treaters are coming, or you're just thinking about your person obsessively, because that's what we all do, right? Anyways, you guys have picked this really cute Halloween pile where you've picked your little sexy vampire dude. Maybe your person has green eyes, or has, you know, black or brown hair, has a very toothy smile, and maybe they like a little vampire action. So this is a pile that you guys picked, little Dracula. Also, you guys have picked the Disney Villains Tarot. So maybe you make your person feel a little naughty. Also, I like this Baddie About You. You guys have picked this urn or cookie jar or whichever. You guys also got this cute little trick or treat ghost. So I feel like your person also might be wanting to, have a little trick which ends up being a treat for you. So your person may want to surprise you a little bit. And I'm also getting this coffin. So it's interesting when I picked out this coffin as well as this little baddie kind of urn, because what's so interesting is this urn doesn't actually open. Like, it's not actually like a surprise box or anything. It's sealed shut. And I wonder if you, with your person, if you guys have broken up, or if like there's been a shutting or a slamming or a locking of the door, because this won't open. Your person also might be very tight-lipped about something or won't talk to you or tell you something. But what's also interesting is this coffin won't close though, because there's too much stuff in it and it won't like lock. So there might be a lot of emotional baggage in your person. It might be that your person won't open up, but they also won't close and shut the door permanently, or there's still like a crack in the door. So it's very interesting. What might seem over and closed might actually be open. So this is a very interesting situation, because usually the coffin and the skeleton, the skeleton does not look like it's ever going to get up and party. But what I do love is it says Queen of Halloween. So what's interesting is this is a divine feminine queen, or person that likes being a queen. And this may be that you also have maybe like, it's over, but you still have like the light on for your person. You still have like it's slightly open. You would be willing to open it up. You haven't closed it completely. So I feel like that this is about, for most of you watching or could watch, could be about wondering, is this over for good? Is this a person that you have a very strong connection with, but is it like totally done? Or is there still hope that you guys could renew or reopen this connection? Or is it like locked shut for good? Or will your person open up to you? So it's a very interesting connection. The trick or treat gives me hope for this vibe here, because this kind of tells me that your person might be doing something behind the scenes they're not telling you about that is positive for your connection, like doing something to maybe unite you guys or connect you guys, or giving some surprise or that kind of thing. So this little coffin is a surprise box. I am going to open it for you guys at the end of the reading. There are lots of symbolic objects in here which might connect you to your person. But before we get to all that Halloween fun, and we have some other Halloween fun over there, I'm going to shuffle some tarot for you. And we're going to look at your connection with your person and see what's going on in it. What are they thinking and feeling about you, and how do they perceive the connection for you right now? So 3 cards on their side, how they are thinking and feeling about you. 3 cards, how you're thinking and feeling about them. So this is 3 cards for how you're thinking and feeling about your person. This is 3 cards for how they are thinking and feeling about you right now. That was going to be 4, but you know what? If your person is so quiet, we'll give them the floor. We'll let them have 4 cards. Every other pile is only at 3, but we are giving them that, and this is your person, so your person gets to be in the seat of honor. Here we go. All right, and then we have 3 cards for the past. What has happened already to bring the 2 of you to this situation? What caused your situation that you're currently in at the moment? We have 3 cards for the near future. So this is in 3 months from now. What might happen between you and your person? And then we have a card for a longer term outcome, or a farther in the future outcome or event or situation. So this is beyond 3 months time. So with you and your person, how you are thinking and feeling about them. Okay, so it's interesting because I feel like you might have a lot of contradictory emotions going on inside of you right now about your person. I get the 10 of Cups in reverse. Usually the 10 of Cups card is a card of happiness, but as you can see, all of the cups are being poured out down to the ground. And so it seems like you're in a very sad spot in regards to your person. And if that's the case, then like, I'm sorry for you, like my heart goes out to you, because that's painful and that's hard. And we've been there, and that's hard. And I get the Hermit in reverse. So I also feel like maybe you think or suspect that you or your person might reach out to each other, because with the Hermit in reverse, I feel like that there's a situation where you guys are not wanting to be in separation, but I feel like maybe you guys are. I feel like, or maybe you guys are in a low contact, or you guys are maybe like ending things but not wanting to let go or not wanting to close the door completely. So with the Hermit, I feel like that there's a part of you where you either think or hope or suspect that your person will come back in, or maybe you'll reach out. So the Hermit in reverse is like you're thinking that this period of time of being a hermit is over, or you want it to be over. And then I get the 5 of Coins in reverse, which usually this is the card about abandonment or rejection. And with it in reverse, I feel like, again, you're feeling like they couldn't possibly have rejected you, or they won't reject you, or you can't reject them, or like there's still like a part of you, I feel, and we'll see on their side too, but I feel like there's a part of you that's still holding on, and that maybe they're also holding on. So let's see here on their end, what's going on. So they have 4 cards. So the thing is, that's very interesting. They have 3 cards in reverse, but that 4th card, or one of their cards, is upright. And that's the card that it seems like they are definitely feeling a heavy burden by this connection, but they also are feeling the importance of it. They're feeling the weight of the soulmate bond. So the 10 of Wands is usually a card of burdens or a heavy responsibility. And this is the only card that's actually upright. So it's kind of like throughout all of their suffering or all the challenging things in this connection, or challenging parts that they're going through, the 10 of Wands is like, they feel like, but I will endure it, I will suffer it, I will do it and go through it for pile 3. I will carry the burden and do whatever it takes. So it seems like your person feels like they're willing to endure a lot of suffering and pain for you. I get the 5 of Swords in reverse. So your person doesn't want to be selfish and just focused on them. They don't want to be away and gone. They don't want to be overly independent and not around. So I feel like your person is definitely feeling with the 5 of Swords in reverse, they want to, I feel, come back. I feel like they want to not be so selfish or ruthless. They want to just be with you. They feel the soulmate bond, and they feel the life purpose part that they have in regards to you. And then I get the Strength card in reverse. So they feel like that right now, though, they might not have the strength to do it. It's like this 10 of Wands, the weight of all these emotions are weighing them down. And it seems like that they might feel like they don't have the strength to continue on with you anymore, or they might not have the strength to, and I'm saying this in regards to if you guys are broken up. If you guys are still together, then I would say they might be going through a really weak time period, or they might be feeling physically weak or physically drained, or not feeling very good, or recovering from a surgery, or like they might be feeling like there's a lot of like they need to get sleep. They haven't been sleeping. It's like they need to nurture their physical body, and they might feel like they haven't done that. For those of you in separation, I would say that your person kind of like lacks the physical stamina to continue or step forward right now. And I get the confidence or the courage. And then I get the Justice card in reverse. So your person feels like, and I feel like for most of you guys, honestly, this pile, I feel like you guys are in separation. If you're not, this might not be your pile, but we'll definitely keep looking for other scenarios as well as we continue along, if you're feeling already resonating with this. So I would say with the Justice card in reverse that, yeah, your person is feeling like you guys don't have a commitment, or you guys aren't together. So it's kind of like they feel like they had to go off their own path or on their own way. But in spite of that, they still have never, ever forgotten their obligation to you, or their duty to you, and the honoring of you, and the things that you guys feel like you must do together on as souls in this life. Then I get in the past, what's happened is it seemed like if this connection was on pause, it seems like maybe that kind of, you guys ended it and you guys stopped being in limbo, basically. Because I'm getting the Hanged Man in reverse. So I'm also getting that in regards to this connection, that it's like if your person was on pause, or you were on pause, or you guys were unsure what to do in this connection, that this connection basically like released itself. So it seems like that it kind of had a hard time also shifting perspective. It seems like maybe your person, or you, probably them though, was really stuck in one mindset and wasn't able to get out of it. They weren't able to shift their perspective in regards to this situation, and that gridlocked you guys as a couple. And then I get the Tower in reverse. So I also feel like what happened in the past was it was a very electric connection, but it felt like if it was very unstable and stuck, it feels like you guys resolved it, or you guys, with it in reverse, kind of like maybe ended this situation, or it came crashing down, or you guys like weren't able to continue, so eventually you guys just cut it, or they cut it. With the Tower in reverse, also it seems like because they were unable, they were so rigid, they weren't able to really adjust their perspective in regards to this relationship at the time, that they weren't able to really get the learnings or the epiphanies or the realizations that they needed to get in regards to you guys as a couple. And so that also kept them more stuck because they weren't able to move. And then I get the Three of Wands in reverse. And that's just so interesting because a lot of these cards in the past too represent not wanting to leave you. So the Three of Wands in reverse is like them not wanting to go away, not wanting to leave you, not wanting this to crumble down, not wanting this to be stuck, but kind of feeling like it was anyway. So, or might still even be in some ways. But I do feel like you guys have had resolution kind of as of now. In the next 3 months, I get... it's interesting with your person. I feel like they are still guarded. They are still defensive, especially if you guys have ended it. They might still be in an ending time period. But there is, in the next 3 months, sort of some kind of silver lining or some kind of promise for the future. Because I get the Seven of Wands upright, which represents that your person is feeling defensive, feeling like guarded, feeling like, no, there's no way that you can enter here. Feeling like maybe this like, locked box basically, where it can't open. So I'm feeling like this is an energy of like your person not being able to be like open, or maybe even a little like defensive or combative. Because I'm getting the Ten of Swords, where I feel like it's still kind of ending. And if it hasn't ended between you and your person as of today, you together may make a decision to see, like, is this really happy, like, for you guys to hold on to this connection? Because if it is, you guys can continue and kind of go towards this Ten of Coins energy. But if not, then you guys might kind of, like, end it for real. Because if you guys haven't already. Because I feel like you guys are making a decision about, like, if they're so rigid and so stubborn and so not willing to change or look at themselves or change their situation or whatever, and they're so defensive and they're so closed off, then it's almost kind of like there's no choice but to kind of end things, or maybe step away for a bit. Because with the Ten of Coins, I feel like they can go to this energy, but it's also kind of like they would need to really work on themselves. So yeah, that might be something that you're assessing in here, being like, is this something that they're going to be able to do? And with the Ten of Cups in reverse for you, I feel like you've been really probably very sad that it's been this way so far. And this is kind of like really painful for you. So with the Ten of Coins, it seems like there's a promise or like a potential for like this happy home life, future, family dynamic, beautiful thing. But it also seems like that, with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Wands, that at least in the next 3 months, that it might have a hard time getting there. Or you guys might make a decision about, like, if we're going to go there, we're going to really, really go there. Otherwise, we may really want to let go. But down the road, longer term is great. I get the Magician, which is upright, and that's wonderful. So I do feel like that maybe beyond 3 months, 3 months might be too soon. And that beyond 3 months, you guys can really make some magic happen, and you guys can really maybe come back together, or come together, or you guys can manifest together, or make both of your wants, known, so that both of your kind of needs or wishes can kind of be completed here or met, which is nice. So that is what I get for you for that section, but I have some Halloween fun things we're going to check out in regards to this connection, to get some more information, to see some more help in regards to your situation with your person. So first we have the first bowl of Halloween candy, and this is Happy Halloween. And I get for this there's like this little Frankenstein hand, and instead of candy, it's more cards. So these are some message cards. Message cards in regards to like what your person is thinking and feeling regarding you, and in regards to this connection. So it's a little tough to kind of flip them all around in the bowl, but I will. I'm just gonna mix them up a little bit. We're gonna get some messages here. Out, your little person dude Dracula can chill over there for a bit. And these are some thoughts that your person has, and some things that that they might want to tell you, or what they're thinking and feeling about you right now. So balancing priorities. So I feel like your person definitely feels weighed down by a lot of obligations and responsibilities, and your person may feel like they have to prioritize the most important things, and that may or may not be you, which is sad, but it does seem like they're trying to really kind of prioritize and balance their life right now. But I see myself in you. So your person definitely knows that you guys are very connected. There's a lot of mirroring here. You cannot come on up. You can stay down. So with the I see myself in you, it's kind of like they know that they see like so much of themselves in you. They really, really resonate with you, and they really see like, you know, that you could be this perfect partner for them, or like you are like an ideal partner for them. It just seems like they're having a hard time balancing this connection and balancing their life. And let's keep things between us. So it seems like your person may want to keep things confidential with you or private. It seems like they might want to be discreet, or they may want to be able to just keep things the two of you, or just spend some alone time with you. And then I've saved your selfies. So your person still looks at your photos. If you guys are in separation or far away from each other, it's important that you know that your person definitely still looks at your pictures, still has your memories in their mind, very strong, that they've held on to everything that you've sent them, and that's very sentimental for them. I feel like your person does want to cozy up to you though. And if you guys are in touch, or if you guys do see each other, I feel like they're going to try to plan like a date by the fire or a cozy up to you, and that's beautiful. But if you guys aren't, and you guys are separated, or, you know, not able to get together physically, then I feel like your person is just imagining this, or wishing this could happen, or would love that to happen one day. I'm not sure if I can trust your intentions. So your person is having a hard time trusting you. It seems like your person also may feel like if you guys didn't keep things to yourself, that maybe they're more private than you and you're more of a free spirit. So they may have a hard time in that way. And they also might not know if they can trust that you won't like break their heart, because even if like you know you won't, they don't know that. So they don't know if they can really like trust you. It seems like that they're having some wounds come up in regards to trust, because it seems like they are batshit crazy for you. So it seems like they're feeling extra vulnerable to you, and their feelings for you have like never gone away, and they're feeling still like very, very passionate, and again, like super sensitive in regards to you, because they're feeling a lot. And then I will follow where you go. I feel like your person does want to go with you. That's so funny. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's like a big loud motorcycle, which is confirmation. So I feel like your person really wants to go with you. They want to follow you, and they want you to lead them, you know, into the future. And I feel like they might be scared to do that, but I feel like your person will kind of, or wants to try to follow your lead, or at least they think this. Yet also their actions might say differently, where they're a little rigid, or feels like, yes, that's a want of mine, but I won't do it. You know, like where they may be like, yes, but I have to work, or yes, but I live far away, or yes, but, you know, like I feel like they want to follow with you. They want to go with you, but then there's something that, yes, but what stops them is they feel like they have nothing left to give. They feel depleted, and that's another reason, or why the Strength card has been in reverse, because it seems like they feel like they have nothing left. So they feel, and it's not that they have no feelings for you, they have a ton, but it's more like they have no more energy. Or maybe it's like they feel exhausted, and they feel like they just can't give to this partnership anymore. Yeah, because it says where I'm going next, I must go alone. Ironically, this is also a bike, and we heard that motorcycle out there. So that's interesting. So it seems like your person feels like they might have to go alone for a while, or like for a little section of time. And then I get, I fear you will leave me behind. So your person's scared that you will go away and move on, especially if they feel like they've been ultra independent or ultra rigid or ultra stubborn. And it says, with balancing priorities, the first card you got, I got too many burdens to carry. And that's really the 10 of Wands in this energy as well, where I feel like, yeah, your person is feeling like they're wanting to balance their life and have you in it, but they're just feeling like so many burdens right now. It's almost kind of like they just don't know how to hold all that energy. They don't know how to make room for it. Or they might just feel like they just don't have the strength for it anymore. So that is what I have for you from this bowl. Now we're going to go to the second one, which is actually this one. And we have our second bowl of Halloween candy with more cards. And this is with Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. And we're going to shuffle these and we're going to pull 5 situation love oracle cards, which are going to talk to you about a couple of different situations that your person views you guys to be in together or themselves towards you. So we're going to do 5. And now this is a general reading. So multiple people are watching. So it may resonate with you. And if it does, that's great. It seems like your person, again, feels so many romantic feelings for you. I get the Cupid's arrow card. So there's a ton of romantic love here. And it says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation with the trick or treat, and then struck by love. So for most of you out there watching, your person is feeling like hit by Cupid's arrow in regards to you, like feeling very, very in love. It's just tough when they're feeling also like completely drained with no physical energy. And then I get the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. And your person did get the card of how they don't want to lose you. They fear that you will move on. And with the chaser, they might surprise you and just start chasing you all of a sudden out of the blue as well, because maybe the door is not totally shut. Then I get clock, needing time, cycles and takes time, time to heal, and progressing. So it seems like this might just happen in divine timing, and we can use the timing cards to see when might they chase you. I'm going to put that here because I want to look deeper into that. And then ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, and new phase. This is another card that represents that they're trying to ascend and come there. Because it's interesting, because we saw that like within 3 months' time, it might be hard for them to come forward, but that after 3 months, they got the Magician, and that's fantastic. And that's really good. And then partying, they really want to have fun with you. It says time with friends, having fun, happily single, and living in the moment. So it does seem like your person definitely wants to get back that fun spark, because it seems like in your connection as of today, no one's having fun. So I'm going to pull some clarifying cards with timing in regards to the chaser and the clock. So we're going to do a few timing cards because multiple people are watching. So we'll do 1, 2, we'll do 4. Actually, we'll do 3 because it's 3 spokes of the hourglass. So one of the time frames your person can start chasing you again is in December. So that is something that's very beautiful. So your person might start chasing you again in December. I'm also getting in the spring. So if they need a little bit more time, they might start chasing you again in the spring. And then I get in January. Okay, so it seems like December, January, springtime. So I would say between December and May. So I would say like within that window of time, whereas December, January time, Capricorn time, seems like the most likely actually. So that's very interesting. Okay, and now we are going to go to your surprise box, where we are going to open the coffin. And, oh wait, no we're not. We have one more little guy. First, we have one more final little Halloween bowl of candy, where we have this little happy cauldron here. So we have this little stirring cauldron. These are Island Time Wellness Love Oracles. So I'm going to shuffle these and do 5 cards about the situation between you and your person right now. So yes, okay. All right, so. All right. Separation. Yeah. I mean, we kind of know most of you guys watching are the pile in separation. It says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning for you, unsure of the future. So your person may not be able to commit to you right now, but they might be really missing you and yearning for you and hoping to be with you. So it seems like they're very sad in the separation and they're just wanting to be with you, but they don't know how to make this future happen. And then I get the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase and healing the inner child and growth. So your person is definitely growing and going through a transformation right now, which is great. So in this separation, you guys are growing individually as people, which can help you guys come together in the future. And I get the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So your person has a lot of integrity and they really want to defend you and protect you and like be there for you and race in for you and all those other things. So your person really wants to like be there. And then I get sunglasses. So it says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. So in this card, what resonates with me is the watching, stalking, lurking, looking at you, trying to not be seen or caught looking at you. So I feel like they probably look at your pictures and they try to hide from you and not let you know that they're doing it. Also, sunglasses for me personally have another meaning where it might be that they're wearing sunglasses to hide the tears in their eyes because they don't want to be vulnerable and show people that they're sad over you. So that's what I think of when I think of sunglasses. And then lightning, which says sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So there might be some sudden news that also is a catalyst to help the two of you get back together, and that this sudden shocking news is a epiphany or realization for them that they want to come back in, and that's going to be interesting. Especially if they're chasing you pretty soon in December, January time, if you're watching this while I am releasing it on Halloween. Which you probably are, because most people probably wouldn't watch a Halloween video at another time, because why? All right, so we got your little queen skeleton here, Queen of Halloween. And first of all, this is so interesting, because as I open your coffin that has been left open to wake the dead or to rise up from the ashes like a phoenix, I'm getting these preserved flowers. So it seems kind of like the love that you guys have had, the love of these, like in the flowers, is being preserved. So it's like a keepsake that you keep for always. So it's kind of like you have now preserved the love your person has given you so that you could keep it forever. So it's kind of like your person keeps these memories or this love that they have for you, they keep it like forever. And they keep it preserved almost like it's frozen in ice so that it, you know, can stay preserved and solid and intact. I also get this clover, this lucky clover of love, and it was actually attached to this palm tree that has a flower on it. The flower looks like a hibiscus or a plumeria. Well, plumerias don't grow on palm trees. So we won't say that this is like a science accurate pin, but I would say that with this palm tree, with apparently a flower that does not grow on palm trees, that this is a connection where you guys might live by palm trees like Florida or California or, you know, Mexico, or like places where there is tropical weather, Hawaii, that kind of thing. So you guys might live by palm trees. Also, palm trees can grow coconuts. Oh yeah, so obviously Asia and all the other places where there's palm trees. I'm not amazing with geography, but I would say that, yeah. So there are coconuts as well. Maybe they're a little dense. And like I just get this vision of like a coconut falling on their head, kind of trying to wake them up and be like, oh my gosh, why don't you see? Why don't you see this? Pile number 3's person. How amazing like everything is and how much you love them. Don't you want to just take action? You're so stubborn. Like I kind of feel like the universe wants to do that to them. And then I get this, this lucky 4-leaf clover of love. So again, where it's preserved in resin. So it's like, again, preserving your memories, keeping them kind of frozen in time and always valuing them is important. And also I feel like luck might be on your side. Now, we do have Jupiter in Taurus, and Jupiter is a planet of luck. With it in Taurus, it's retrograde right now until November 4th, I want to say. Then it goes direct. So it's going to be helpful to earth signs. So if you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you get extra luck, which is great, especially after November 4th, where you're even more lucky. Now, if you are a fixed sign, Jupiter reverse could be in Taurus, could be challenging for you. So if you have been a Aquarius, a Scorpio, or Leo, you might have felt like luck has not been on your side and things have been a little bit challenging, but it will progress or move forward starting November 4th, 2023, which is nice. So that's really, really soon. And then when it moves into Gemini in spring of next year, it's going to relieve you fixed sweet signs, except for Taurus, who's doing well, from your burden. So that will help you out a lot. I also get this mummified little mummy guy. Kind of reminds me of Kenny from South Park, where it's like he's all wrapped up, he's all mummified. It's kind of like he's very quiet and won't talk. All you can hear him is be like, you know, so it's kind of like your person might feel like they can't even vocalize themselves or like articulate themselves to you. They might be all wrapped up or all tied up in themselves, very Eight of Swords kind of metaphors. Or they might feel like that you've wrapped them around your finger and that they can't go anywhere, that they feel very attached to you and almost kind of like tied to you. I get the crown because I feel like your person looks at you as their queen or king or as their royal sovereign. So your person really values you a lot. I get the soccer ball. So you or your person may love sports or particularly soccer. So that might be something, or there may be like a European influence or connection for you guys. Soccer is very big everywhere in the world, except for US basically, except for here a little bit. So that might be very also connected to countries that are connected to soccer being their national sport. So that's cool. I'm also getting the Aquarius pin, and it says earthy, friendly, and dreams. Well, I don't know if any of those words really connect to Aquarius, but I do I'm like, the astrologer in me says no, but I would say I like that there's an Aquarius pin, and so your person may be an Aquarius, or you might be, or you may have strong placements in your chart somewhere. And then the last pin I get is a Disney pin, which we love Disney, and I get that it's goofy. And so it seems like your person might feel very goofy over you or have a very fun sense of humor or be connected to Disney or California or Florida, or you might be. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope that this has resonated with you. If you guys liked this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. And if you have topics with your person or questions that you want me to answer for you, I can channel for you videos based on your situation. I know I've been off YouTube for a while, but now things have shifted and I'm trying to get back on there, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging with your broken hearts. So I want to be here for you guys and help you kind of navigate the way. So I'll be back very soon. If you feel like this did not resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or another video, and I will see you guys soon. Happy Halloween!